Hive Mapper. So, Hive Mapper is sitting quite nicely at 7 cents right now. Decent market cap. Now, I actually like this as a deep in project. I think there's definitely room for this to move. There is certainly a big downside that I want to talk about right now, especially given its current market cap. So I will cover its big downside. I'll also cover why I think it's got the potential to maybe have a good year. Before I get into it though, if you're new to this channel, this spreadsheet shows the first 26 coins that I did videos about on the channel. Now, in all the videos, I showed myself buying up these coins. They were cryptos that I thought were going to make me very, very good money. You can see what these coins were worth when I recorded and released the videos. These are the highs that all these coins hit in under a year and a half. As you can see, Phantom was obviously the biggest gainer. That was a whole Udemy course I did about, why I thought it was the best investment of the year. If you'd have put $100 into them, sat on those coins for 15, 16 months, and then sold, your total profit in under that year and a half would have been over 123 grand. Now, obviously, you don't have that long to sort your portfolios out. We're in a bull cycle right now. Bitcoin currently hovering around 91, 92 grand, depending on the time frame. And if you're sitting on coins you're not confident in, if they're not making you money, it's probably because they're the wrong coins to be having in your portfolio. So you need to clear out the dead wood. Now, if you go to copymycrypto.com, you can have a look through the site. That's the site I run where I share my portfolio with my members. When I'm ready to buy or sell a crypto, I tell my members the crypto that I'm going to buy or sell, price I'm going to do it at, so my members can copy along exactly, so they make the exact same profit as me, except they don't have any work to do. And on the site, you can see the profits my members have made. You can read the testimonials about how the service is, and you can see the videos of our successes. And you can verify it all because it's all public record, all on the history of this channel. If after doing that you like what you see, guys, try out the service because it might help you clear the deadwood out and get the right coins in your portfolio before the markets continue to rip. A number of my coins have already pumped hugely compared to the rest of the market over the last couple of weeks. So check it out. Now, Hive Mapper. Hive Mapper's not been around that long. Launched in December of 2022. Did pretty well, actually, hitting kind of good highs, just shy of 30 cents. Might have actually broke 30 cents. Yeah, it did. In fact, it hit 43 cents at peak. Then obviously had an immense pullback, dropping to about 1 cent before another explosive rally from sort of November 2023 onwards. And now sitting pretty good at 7 cents. Now, it's a Solana-based project. Idea is it's a decentralized global mapping network. And it rewards all the contributors for collecting high street imagery, so 4K street level imagery with dash cams through their drive to earn model. So the devices come in 4K dash cams, which are a combination of a camera that records street level imagery and a blockchain mining device. Users who operate dash cams can therefore mine and earn rewards in Hive Mapper's currency, which is the Honey token. It was founded by Ariel Seidman and Evan Moss. They are the co-founder and they are the CEO and CTO respectively. Now, as you like this as a project, because when you look at Google Maps is quite often crap. As an example, Google Maps, they have their car, and their car goes around for a day every couple of years to get imagery of an area. It's not actually very good. And quite often, to be honest, Google Maps is years out of date. There's some areas where you drive around and you see nothing. You see absolutely nothing because it's so out of date. So Hive Mapper being this kind of this project where you get access to real world recent imagery is actually very useful. Also, obviously, the earning potential is great. And their approach effectively leverages everyone that's just driving around on their day-to-day. So it's lower cost maps with Hive Mapper. Mapping is a byproduct and not the primary activity. People already drive, that's them, for their main occupation, and you could just be a standard person just doing your weekly shop or whatever. You can get more up-to-date maps because anyone can join Hive Mapper through the acquisition of quite relatively inexpensive hardware. And the high quality maps. Google Maps only passes by a specific location once every few years. If atmospheric and lighting conditions aren't ideal, it might take years before better imagery becomes available. So again, as a concept, pretty good. So I like this. I legitimately think this is actually a very, very good idea. And the Honey token obviously fuels it and pays for it all. Now, there's going to be 10 billion tokens in total. 40% go to contributors as rewards for contributing to the network. 20% are to investors for providing the startup capital required. 20% to the employees of Hive Mapper Inc. 15% to Hive Mapper Inc. for ongoing R&D and operational costs, and 5% to the foundation that governs and facilitates the ongoing success of the network. As you can see as well, it's one of the fastest growing it's the fastest mapping growing company in history. They've done nearly 30% of global coverage now. They've done over 385 million kilometers have been mapped. They have done total unique 17 million total unique kilometers mapped as well. I think as a product, I think very, very good. Like, this is actually outstanding. You can see what's been mapped in California. You can see what's been mapped in Florida, Arizona, New York, Chicago, Boston, Centro. Don't know what Centro is. Centro? Dallas, San Diego. I mean, it's pretty staggering what's been achieved in such a short space of time, and you can compare the difference. So they map the world 100 times more frequently than Google. Fresh and updated, that's the same place. Look at the difference. This is current. This is Google's because they've only been there once in the last 3 years. And it's solutions for today's world. You can look at like potentially real estate. So you can map. So the real estate mappings can be used as real estate mappings. Like there's a lot of actual use cases to this. This isn't just a small idea. This is a very, very big, very clever idea. Solutions for real estate, automotive, navigation, government and city, insurance. I mean, that actually could be very, very useful for government and city. I really like this as a project. Clever idea. On SoulScan as well, we can see in terms of holders, I imagine we're going to have a fair few on this. Let's have a look. It's a bit slow. 88,967 holders. Pretty good for a coin with a market cap of 208 million. Very good. Now, let's talk downside. Volume is shockingly crap. Volume is piss poor. Like, when we are actually looking at volume, this is a coin with a couple $100 million market cap, and its volume on a daily basis is knocking around $500,000. Sometimes, obviously, they have better days than others. But, yeah, we're looking at $500,000 quite often. That's really not great. Even when it properly pumped, we didn't really have tons of great days. One was 19 million. And we had a $46 million day, right? But overall, volume isn't great. And that's going to be an issue in terms of listings. Because look, it's on Coinbase, but it is not on Binance. And we all know Binance is where the listing bounce comes. Like, obviously Coinbase as well, but it does, like, if it was to land on Binance, it would have an enormous bounce. And I think there is potential there. But right now, if you're Binance, why the hell are you listing something that has such crap volume? You're not going to benefit from it. Not unless you're a massive holder. So that's quite a significant downside. So something has to shift in that regard. Right now, in the markets, what will shift this will be if we see Solana coins start having pumps. If we start seeing Hive Mapper doing really solid advertising, that will draw interest as well. If they nail down big deals with real estate brokers or governments, of course, and I don't mean like national, but even local governments, that would be a huge deal. Those things could be enough to start getting investors on board. I think this is a coin that should try to get back to its high of December 2022, which was around 43 cents. I think there is a world honey can get back to 40 cents. It might even get to an all-time high. But to be honest, if it's going to get to an all-time high, that'll either come from Deepin being just taking over as the narrative completely this year, or a Binance listing. And right now, volume is so weak, I can't see a world where Binance lists this. So they have to draw in investors and start causing some increases in volume. If that happens, Binance listing, this might run up to $1 if it gets a Binance listing. But without, I think it can still hit 40 cents. It's just, again, you got to get some investors on board. You got to get some advertising done, or just nail down some good deals with real estate brokers or like say local governments. If that happens, this could have a really, really good year, because there's such a legitimate use case here outside of crypto. This isn't just a DeFi coin or a crypto play to earn game. This has wider ramifications and can be used in so many different industries. So there is absolutely potential here. But again, they've got to start nailing down those contracts from my perspective. But let me know what you guys think about this. And you know what? If you're someone that contributes to the network, if you've got a dash cam, what's the payouts like? Are they decent? How does, say you're doing, I don't know, 10 kilometers, like, don't even know it. If you're doing 10 kilometers a day, how much would you earn? Or give a rough ballpark. I'm not saying like I want exact numbers and share your location and stuff like that. But if you're earning the honey token through driving, give us a ballpark of like how much driving you do, how much you earn. Because actually, if it's good and people notice that, they might get on board, start getting a dash cam themselves. That doesn't do bad things to help your coin move. So share in the comments. And guys, look, we are in a bull cycle right now. Get your portfolio sorted. If you are sitting on coins that are not moving in price at all, while the rest of the market is, that's because they're the wrong coins in your portfolio. So getting it sorted, like I say, has to be a priority. Now, if you go on to copymycrypto.com, that's the site I run where I share my portfolio. A number of my coins have pumped way bigger than the market average in the last few weeks, in the last couple of weeks. And if you want to know what they are, obviously joining is the way you'll find out. But on the site, I share my portfolio. Whenever I'm ready to buy or sell a coin, I tell my members the coin that I'm going to buy or sell, price I'm going to do it at. So my members can copy along exactly so they make the same profit without any work. Again, on the site, you can see what my members have earned. You can read the successes we've had, verify it all because it's all on the history of this channel. And guys, if you like what you see, try out the service. You've really got nothing to lose and everything to gain before these markets can, we start seeing new coins hitting new all-time highs. And that is it from me. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.